My wife saves premature babies. I think she's the one making them sick. My wife Jessica is an angel. That's what everyone calls her. She's the head NICU nurse at the city's biggest hospital, a miracle worker in blue scrubs. Our house is a shrine to her heroism. Photos of impossibly tiny babies who survive because of her, plaques from the hospital, tear-strained thank you letters from grateful parents who call her a saint. I've always seen her as a goddess, a woman who walks into the valley of the shadow of death every single day and brings back life. The nightmare began with the search for a lost earring. Jess was on a double shift and I was cleaning her car as a surprise. While checking the glove box, my fingers brushed against a small velvet-lined jewelry box tucked deep in the back. It was out of place. I opened it. Inside, nestled on the satin, wasn't jewelry. It was a collection of tiny, partially used vials and a half-dozen insulin syringes. The vials were unlabeled, but I could make out the faint printed name on one, epinephrine. My first thought was that she was taking something, that she had a secret illness. But the dosage on the vials was minuscule, almost homeopathic. It wouldn't be enough for an adult. It would, however, be just enough for a 2-pound baby. A cold dread, sharp and acidic, began to creep up my spine. A memory surfaced from about a year ago. A baby the local news had nicknamed Miracle Michael. He had been stable, improving even, and then had suddenly crashed, a full cardiac arrest. And who was there? The first to notice? The one who heroically performed CPR for 10 minutes straight and brought him back from the brink? Jessica. She'd won an award for it. I spent the next 3 days in a cold sweat, poring over old news articles and hospital newsletters. I made a timeline. A baby in September who suffered a sudden, inexplicable septic shock. A pair of twins in January with simultaneous, unexplainable heart decelerations. A baby just last month with a mysterious metabolic crisis. Every single time, the story was the same. The stable, improving preemie suddenly crashes with no warning. And every single time, Jessica was the only nurse in the room. Jessica was the first to sound the alarm. Jessica was the hero who saved the day. Last night, I found her private work calendar. I cross-referenced the dates of the miracles with her shift schedule. They were a perfect match. And then my blood turned to ice. I found a tiny, almost invisible mark on the dates of each crisis, a star. The same star she draws on our home calendar from my birthday. She's asleep upstairs right now, the hero, resting before her next shift. The jewelry box is back in the glove compartment of her car. I am the only person in the world who knows what's really inside it. I am the only person who suspects that the angel of the NICU is actually its monster. If I'm wrong, I'm accusing a saint of an unspeakable career-ending crime. If I'm right, and I do nothing, the next miracle could be a funeral. So I have to ask you, how do you stop a monster when she wears your wife's face? And what do you do when the only person who can save those babies is you?
Don't forget to like and subscribe. I post new stories every day.